no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about back here. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, 5'11" tall, weighed in at 147 pounds. He's got a reach of just over 72 inches. And he'll be facing Michael McKinson. He's 175 centimeters tall with 179-centimeter reach.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. The problem, Michael McKinson. This fighter out of England fights from the southpaw stance and can be very hard to hit.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Hampshire, England, here is a European welterweight champion, Michael "The Problem" McKinson.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Can't connect with that right hook. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Double uppercut. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere. What a build-up.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Left uppercut. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get tricked.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
These uppercuts are scoring. Good defense to block the hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice uppercut. The most difficult. Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Punch right up the middle. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and
Skim out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
The bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice defense on that right hook. That right hook's blocked. Can't land the jab there. He wanted action, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
And he just missed with that left jab. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about McKinson in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Now relax. You would think first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away
In his tracks. You've done all that work in camp. You got to get out there and switch up.
Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You'd like to see more jabs. Just avoids the left uppercut. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You continue.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get...
Don't worry about it. You've done all that work all the way through camp.
Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Switch on and get your boxing back together. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Because boxing,
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the...
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab.
On to the fifth we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, my! That's a game changer. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That counter shot lands. What a nightmare scenario! And it appears they weathered the cooler right there. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still on the fight.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. So the referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get...
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. It's all about McKinson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your butt.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just...
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
It's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Who cares? Just go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Just go back out there.
into the fight. Great round. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Why weren't they more cautious? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You on that?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
That uppercut doesn't get through. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's all about McKinson in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a terrace. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
The only fear you have with this fighter is Did you see that? What's the referee thinking right now? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be staring across from the legend himself, Sugar Ray Leonard. Always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 175 centimeters tall.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Tipping the scales at the limit, 160 pounds, with a reach of 179. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Looking to land the hook. Big whiff with the right hook. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Left hook, it's finding its targets. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Right up the middle. Left uppercut doesn't score. Hold her right there! And Sugar is in trouble! Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, come to me.
That's not much Sugar Ray in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense and the end of
What you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your time in already.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
receipt. It's always coming. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. The straight right just misses. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
It's all offense all the time. Parries that jab away. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Did you see that? Sugar Ray Leonard days. Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab slick. And I don't want to...
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Set him up and then take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. That jab was blocked. Perfect counter lands. That left hook just missed. And Sugar is in trouble. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Just misses with that uppercut. This round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw it.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Now breathe, just get your breath back. Good.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that.
Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be slow.
Start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Done all your work all the way through camp.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting F.
Oh, my God, Johnny! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here. Hold it right there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Somehow weathered the storm.
Being dazed.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Did you see that? Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round. Hold it right there. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get...
There's the bell to start round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. You'd like to see more jabs. Oh, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? What do you think of this fight so far? And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. So it's plan B. Let's start the 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. That impact. Let's see that again in slow. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that is that. Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds. It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of...
We've waited a long time for this fight. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad. Hold it right there. Joe Frazier is in trouble. Frazier finally answering back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Left hook, it's finding his target. Patterson's rocked. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
Where did that come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes...
He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I need to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that what I ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably around. Hold it right there. Oh, that got Patterson up. Patterson goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your
They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
They believe.
And there's the bell for round 3. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Stamina is off the charts. Oh, and Patterson's dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.